But so
Yes.
with me being away, we talked a little bit last week that I'm in PA school. And so my didactic year, I was home because of the beer bug, and now I am in clinicals, which has been cool because I'm getting a lot of experience, but it's not cool when you're not single and you have kids because I am gone. We live in Northern Virginia, but I've been placed in other places in Virginia, so I'm about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours away. I was also placed in West Virginia for a while. So it's been a total of 3 months maybe out of the entire year that I've been gone. I would pack my suitcase and leave for the week and go to work, do everything, and then come home on the weekends. And that it's been really tough. It was really great these past month because I was in a really awesome location and I was right around the corner about a mile from the house. And then my rotation just recently switched, so now I'm back to being it's not terrible. It's about an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm not, or an hour in the early morning. But I'm not staying during the week now, but I am commuting. So an hour is a pretty long drive. So I'm
Yeah, I guess in the Northern Virginia area, it's kind of standard to commute that far.
Yeah.
But when you've been, like, for the past month, commuting down the street and coming back.
5 minutes, yeah.
I mean, when you have that type of, I'll brag here a little bit. I've had that for the past year, and I'll probably have that again for the next 6 months to a year before.
But even after that, you're going to be commuting 20 minutes? Because it's not that far.
No, well, that's what I'm getting at. Is like, I've had that scenario, like the best case scenario that anybody who has a job wants, which is like, I don't want to have to worry about traveling in 45 minutes to an hour into DC, into Maryland, into whatever. But Megan had, she had the great side of things, but now she has the regular side of the Northern Virginia area travel, and it's just like,
which is okay, but I'm actually going the opposite way, so I don't hit any traffic. But prior to that, I was pretty far, and I was in a different, and I was living somewhere else, and I was living on an air mattress on the floor.
Yeah, she's in her master's program, going back to the good old undergrad things.
I actually lived a little bit better in undergrad than I did. You know what? No, my air mattress was very comfortable, and I had an incredible roommate. I told you guys I didn't have a roommate in undergrad. I had a roommate here at my rotation. I don't know, but my good girl Chelsea, she was my roommate, and if she was gone for a night and I had to sleep there by myself, I was like, oh my gosh, this is
man, I would have been sleeping on her bed.
I had what? Oh, no. My air mattress was very comfortable. There was no need to. But I stayed with Chelsea in Victoria.
Like
we had a lot of fun. But yeah. No. There was no king size bed there. It was a twin size bed and a twin size mattress.
I'm saying I would have put them together.
And Chelsea and I would just go to sleep. Good night. We could just.
God, that's all.
That was my little buddy. And now far away, I miss you, Chelsea. But no, it was tough, and it was tough in a lot of ways. Shout out to you, single dadding it up.
Yeah, I mean, think about this.
You did everything on your own. I'm so grateful for you.
Right, I'm not trying to like diminish anything you're doing. Like, we planned this, right? We did this on purpose.
You don't have to diminish anything. Yeah, taking care of 2 kids is really difficult by yourself for all. I mean, I literally would come home on Saturdays and Sundays, and that was it. And even now, I don't come home until 5:30.
Now
it's not that bad. That's kind of normal, but
yeah, it was literally just more of like having to take care of the kids, put them to bed. It's like, all right, well, this is boring. At least now we get to work on this and do whatever it is that we do. At least I have some time where I'm not just like, I literally would just sit on the couch and be like, waiting for the time for time to go by so I can go to bed and wait for the next. Yeah, it was whack. No, it wasn't even. Not really. I was me and Joelle and Zyla.
You did
living that bachelor life. eating pizza every day, steak and cheese. Now we gotta eat all healthy
You
because Megan likes to
did.
cook. I'm like, man, I was good. I was
would
just
get the
ordering
ring
out every-
notifications,
Yeah.
and it would be the same
The
guy.
guy every day. I'm like, dude, me and that guy, like, it's the
Manny
same
would
spot.
pop out of the door. I would literally be watching them. The guy would deliver the same. It was from the
I
pizzeria down the street, whether it was pasta or pizza, whatever you guys
Yeah.
got. Manny would open the door. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, I'm like, hey man, how's it going? We wouldn't even talk about the food anymore or nothing. We'd just be like, how's it going? One time I walked out, I seen him delivering food to another place, and he was like, hey man, how you doing? How's the kids?
One time he delivered food to the other place, and I was like, are you coming to my house? And he was like, no, actually, I'm a couple houses down today. He ordered food the other day, though,
Yeah.
and I laughed so hard.
that guy knew me by name pretty much. But yeah, like, I mean, obviously
yes,
the biggest thing,
I make food.
the biggest thing while mom's away or Megan's away, it's just like, I mean, we have a king size bed. You guys don't understand. I mean, if you have a king size bed, you understand. If you have that by yourself, that is probably like the best feeling ever, right? But when you're like used to like elbowing somebody in the middle of the night or hitting them with the cold feet, then that's that's like normal. So to me, I was like, man, I can't put my cold feet on nobody tonight. I can't hit them with
So
the,
it's not
I can't
that
hit
you
'em with
missed
the-
me; it's that you missed annoying me.
Yeah, pretty much. I could hit him. I could have hit you with this thing, in the middle of the night, and I was like, wait, I hit you
You
right.
do starfish.
Yeah, of course. Right? What do you mean? It's my
I
bed.
don't sleep very well.
You just happen
and
to
then
sleep
Manny sleeps very well, and he's snoring, and will literally be like, and I
But-
get so mad. I'm like flipping the covers over, like get the.
Yeah, and then I guess the worst part too is having her back home this past month and being like, literally
Getting used to that.
Getting
Yeah.
used to you being here. Like, oh, I'm getting off work. Okay, I'll see you in 10 minutes.
5
minutes.
Yeah.
Whatever. I even had time to go play basketball and come back and all that still. But yeah, and realistically, this past month was really how this podcast came about, was because she was home, so my time freed up a lot more, and she was able, obviously, to help me with the kids, and we were putting them to bed early. We're like, okay, well, we can do this. We're putting them to bed.
Actually, the best thing that also happened was daylight savings. Because now they go to bed at like 6:30, 7 o'clock.
that is true.
Joel's like,
Yeah.
it's like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that is true. That
Ready
is
to go to
true.
bed. He walked in the room tonight and was like, night-night? I was like, yeah, buddy, it's time for, okay, yeah. Just walked in. He caused a little bit of trouble after that, but he did put himself to bed.
Yeah,
he just
he does.
walked into the
He
room and
does.
was like, all right, turn off the light. And I was like, okay, buddy, here you go. And he's like, like just ready for, anyway.
Yeah, I guess Friday nights, shoot nights, it's gonna be different for him because we're getting ready. We're trying to make this as much as professional, but also as enjoyable as possible for us. We're like sitting here getting ready as if we're like going out for a Friday night, so that way we're getting super hyped. We're setting this setup together, whatever it is that we're doing, and so we just let him like play around for a little extra longer. But I almost feel like Joao knew that something was going on because I was dressed up and I was putting him to bed. He's like, no, I don't want to go to bed.
He definitely knew because I'm sitting there doing my hair and he was like, or like,
he's like, you guys are leaving me? You guys just put me to bed and leaving me? Like, no, we're not leaving you, but come on, go to bed, man. We're trying to get, into mommy and daddy time. So, but yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Yeah, podcasting is awesome. And just having something to look forward to at the end of the week.
Yeah.
And all that it's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's like the main reason this podcast came about was obviously my time opened up, kids are here, we're putting them to bed, we have like our routine kind of back. So that's, since we have that, we said, all right, we might as well start the podcast and get it
going.
That's how the last 2-3 weeks has been. And luckily, even though Megan now is obviously a little bit further, she doesn't have to stay there. So
well, it was good, because I was home sooner. So I was home around 4 o'clock. Now I'm home around 5:30, 6 o'clock. But since I was home at 4, then we were able to plan everything, get everything done.
Yeah.
And now that I'm home later, we have an established plan to do something.
Yeah.
But
now it's gonna be just us holding ourselves accountable, whether whatever time it is, whatever time of the year is, to keep uploading every single, whatever day it is that we decide to make that, because right now it is what it is, but we don't know until we're like, okay, this is going to be the best thing for our schedule.
Yeah.
It keeps changing, and that's the annoying part, because if it's just, okay, she's working, I'm working, that's easy. Then we know, like, okay, boom, 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 this is what we're doing. Right now, because it keeps changing, that's actually like a huge variable that we have to work through. And I mean, I guess I'll say this now so that everyone kind of gets an idea of what's there to come. Is Megan's graduating soon, holidays are coming up. We still plan on making this stuff work out around all of that, so that we can stay consistent uploading this content, because it's that way. It's just something to be like, all right, we have to hold ourselves accountable, and we have to keep doing it, and it's fun. Yeah. So that way, we could be at a Thanksgiving gathering shooting this in the room next door or whatever before we eat or whatever. So that way we know, like, hey, this is what we did.
Yeah.
So just be on the lookout for those kind of things.
Absolutely. I would say though,